go to Nineveh, but according to verse 3, Jonah decided to do his own thing. Instead of doing what God had told him to do, he decided to do his own thing. He didn't want to go in God's direction. He went in his own direction. And anytime you don't go in God's direction, you're always going in the opposite direction. Oh yeah, let me say it better, D. Anytime you're not going in God's direction, you are definitely headed in the wrong direction. Instead of going to Nineveh, y'all, Jonah decides to go to Tarshish, and Jonah ain't by himself on this Sunday morning. Because many of us have made up our minds. God, I'm going to serve you on my own terms. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to serve you how I want to serve you. I'm going to serve you when I want to serve you. As a matter of fact, I'm only willing to do what feels good to me. Can I tell you what God will say to those folks who have that type of mindset? He's going to say, away from me, I never knew you. You speak the word, but you don't live the word. You quote the word, but you don't apply the word. You're righteous on the outside, but you're still wicked on the inside. That's why the Bible says you honor me with your lips, but your heart is far from me.
Yes, sir. Come on.
You look like a Christian, act like a Christian, talk like a Christian, but you don't live. Jesus said about the Pharisees, he said, listen to what they say, but don't do what they do, because they don't practice what they teach. And it's a lot of folks that don't practice what they teach. Grandmama would say they don't practice what they preach. They can tell you how to get your life right. But for some reason, they don't take their own advice. Because if truth be told, your life is just as jacked up as my life is. And the only reason you trying to point out my flaws is because you don't want nobody looking at your flaws. I told y'all we're going to have church. I don't care if one number 2 or 3 people in there. We're going to have church. I'm going to stomp my feet, shout all by myself because God has been good to me. Y'all got the right one. I done been to churches and preached where ain't nobody there. I preached through the pandemic when people was definitely zooming.
Right.
And I'm in there shouting and hollering all by myself to the camera.
I'm going to shout with you. There won't be 2 of us.
So I don't mind who comes and who don't come.
Right.
Yes, I want you here, but let me tell you something. As long as God keep putting breath in my body, it may be a lot of people who don't show up, but I promise you I will show up because God has been good to me. High five your neighbor, tell them COVID can't keep me away. My struggles can't keep me away. My